What's going on, IDN family? Listen, it's been a minute, okay? It's been a minute since we had a sit-down chat, and I gotta tell you, I've been hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. I've been working, I've been grinding, okay? But it's definitely time to give y'all an update, right? Let y'all know what's going on in my life. Talk about some of these accomplishments, some of these new beginnings, and things that I'm looking forward to. So let's start from the most recent. I recently got promoted at work. Make some noise. Right? Big manager energy. I was a lead supervisor before, and I had that role for like 6-7 months or so, and this is almost like record breaking for me to jump from that to management. But when the door opens, you better kick that thing down, okay? You better take advantage of the opportunity. So it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a lot more responsibility. My hours are gonna change, my schedule's gonna change. I'm really gonna be overseeing probably over 100 different associates. I'm gonna be facilitating meetings. I'm gonna be implementing new protocols. I'm just gonna be doing the damn thing. Let's put it like that. So I'm very proud of myself. I'm proud of how far I've come. If you don't know, I work in a warehouse, so it's male dominated. So it's very hard to emerge into that space and create success. But being authentic is the number one reason why I got to where I am, because I don't back down for anyone. I don't hide myself. I don't shrink myself. I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna walk into the room. I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna allow my big personality to, just live free. Because, I was fearfully and wonderfully made. So, I don't have to question that. But I knew my hard work was paying off when people started to get threatened, right? For the things that I started to learn, I started to take initiative and insert myself in. I just noticed people start acting funny towards me. So I'm like, we're supposed to be working as a team. Why is it that you're looking at me as competition when I'm looking at you as a partner? But from that moment, when I realized that, not everyone's here to celebrate your success. Some people are there to remind you what it looks like if you stay in the same position. So I use that as fuel. Just hearing, oh, she's not gonna get it because she doesn't do enough, or she doesn't work as hard, or she hasn't been here that long. Oh yeah? Let my work ethic speak for itself. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, sometimes that goes so much longer than how long you've been at a company, right? What you've been able to do in a short amount of time, the impact you had, the results you've created, that stuff matters, okay? That's what they're really looking at. Not that you've been here 10 years and I've been here 4, right? So it's not always easy, but I'm excited. And I'm a little bit nervous. It's like I said, it's a big role, it's a big responsibility to take on, but I'm ready. God wouldn't have opened that door for me if he didn't think I was ready. So I try my best to show up boldly, show up as myself, proud black gay woman. You know what I'm saying? There's no other manager out there with those same traits, categories, orientation, identities, whatever you want to call it. I am the only gay black woman in management. So that alone is just a blessing. I'm learning to take up space unapologetically, right? Just being a queer woman, sometimes it feels like I have to suppress certain aspects of myself, like my masculinity, just to make the men feel more comfortable, or so there's not some odd, what's the word, just weird competition, weird vibes, right? At the end of the day, I know that who I am and what I have to bring to the table is just as valuable as the next person, if not more. So that's the energy I keep, right? So that's with work, new promotion going on, super excited for that. I should be starting very, very soon. On to the next thing. I'm going on a trip. It's time for vacation, baby. We're going to Jamaica. Yeah, big Jamaican vibes, right? I think Jamaica misses me almost as much as I miss it, okay? Because listen, I've been missing rest. I've been missing time with my family. I've just been like needing that. I need that, okay? But hear this. So just as I'm preparing my documents to get ready, you know, I booked my flight and stuff like that. It's a family reunion, so we're doing excursions, picking out outfits, I come to realize my passport is expired.
Expired.
I said, bro. Shout out to my girl, because she's actually the one that caught it. But it was like within a month that I had left before I'm going on this trip. And if you don't know, you need that passport up to date. There's no working around it. Like, they don't want to see any other documentation. They don't want to hear no story. They want to see an active, valid passport. So I had to do this, do that, get all my documents together, expedite it, pay extra, all these little things because I wasn't proactive ahead of time. So I learned my lesson on that, but I genuinely need this vacation, y'all. I can't even express how much I miss the peace, I miss the laughter, I miss the food, the culture, the music. Oh, I'm outside. As you can see, I got my hair done. You know, I switched it up a little bit with the locks. I just got a fresh cut today, so my vacation starts Tuesday. Today is Saturday. Yesterday was Babe's birthday. Shout out to her. Happy birthday, Big 28. So we've been celebrating all weekend, just doing stuff for her, making sure she feels special and stuff like that. And, you know, the time's coming. I'm about to be outside. I might even vlog y'all some content when I'm out there in Jamaica. So we'll see. You know, you might get a taste of the real deal, not just the tourist life. You might get a taste. And then we have one more announcement. I have to share this with you guys. You probably seen it. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hit 500 subscribers, baby. Woo! 501 to be exact. Listen, 500 subs, 500 people may not be a big deal to you, but it's a big deal to me. Okay, it's huge. It just means that the community is growing. I'm growing. You know, you guys see me, you support me, you're standing with me, and you're following me on this journey. And that alone is mind-blowing. Like, I remember when I had doubts about starting YouTube. I didn't know what to post. I didn't know what people wanted to see. I didn't know if I needed to portray a certain version of myself to be liked. You know, I didn't want to be persuaded by other influencers. I didn't want to just do the same content everybody else was doing. I really wanted to stand out. I wanted to be heard. I wanted to tell my story. So you guys have really helped me along this journey. So thank you. Thank you for all 500 of you guys that, you know, say, you know what, I'm gonna rock with money. I'm gonna press the subscribe button. I'm gonna watch her videos. I'm gonna support her. I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna like. All of that goes such a long way. You feel me? And I still gotta, you know, probably get some balloons and celebrate, but every small step is a part of the staircase. You feel me? So I'm super, super, super excited that, like I said, showing up is the hardest part. I've had the doubts, but, you know, building this resonates with me more. I feel like I'm able to help more people. I'm able to support you guys. I'm able to answer questions. I'm letting you see a different side of this stud, right? Because every masculine presenting woman is different. Our stories are different, our experiences, but this is just me. This is how I'm doing things. This is what's working for me. I'm truly blessed to have even gotten this far. And I know one day we'll be celebrating 100,000, right? But for now, I'm celebrating the first 500 loyal people to follow me on this journey. So thank you guys. I really stepped out of my comfort zone, and I see all the benefits, right? When you take risks, there's results that come from that. And if you don't take risks, there's consequences that come with that. So you really get to decide what type of life you're going to live based on the choices that you make, right? So keep that in mind. Celebrate your wins no matter the size. I don't care. I almost was ready to celebrate 300, 400, and 450, but I said, you know, let me wait till the 500 mark. I was celebrating on my own, but now publicly sharing it. And just remind yourself, like, you deserve success. You deserve softness. You deserve to shine. right? You just deserve to exist in this world freely and unapologetically, okay? Don't you ever shrink yourself for anybody else. Don't ever minimize your greatness. Don't ever suppress your personality or your representation, you know, your sense of style, your creativity. Never, 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 never do that, because that's going to be the thing that sets you apart from the next person, right? And listen, coming up, some more powerful affirmations, okay? I've been really trying to work on building my voice for speaking, kind of giving you guys different styles of content. You know, I'll do the funny reels, the shorts and stuff like that, but I'm also trying to give you longer content, updates like this, Q&As. You know, I do want to do some story times, and then also the affirmations, like waking up to something positive, being able to recite something that resonates with you, that helps build you up, empowers you, and inspires you, right? That goes a long way. How you start your day is setting the tone for your day. It's very important. So if you have a chance and you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and click on one of those affirmation videos and check them out. Let me know what you think. So all I ask at the end of this video, once you get to this place, I want you to hit that comment section and tell me one of your own wins. What's a small win that you're having right now? It could be big, it could be small, it could be medium, whatever the case is. You just bought a new car, you just got some good grades, you know, you just got married, you just had a kid. Like, I would love to know what's going on in y'all's life so I can celebrate with you, because we family now, we cousins, okay? Let me know in the comments, chat. And then, of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys. Let's go. Next 500 on the way.